welcome back, everyone. And yes, Leviathan walked away with a 2-0. You see, guys, we told you that's exactly what was going to happen. You had to believe us. You had to believe us. Jokes aside, though, we're joined by my main man, the one and only Com. First things first, that was an awesome Hunter's Fury. How did it feel to get one of those off again?
That was crazy. That has to be a world record. I did 560 damage with my ult there. They don't call me the goat of the ult for no reason.
The goat of the ult, papi. Que bueno.
Dude, I remember I watched that, and I don't remember if I said it loud or not, but I thought, when was the last time we saw someone get 3 kills with that one ult? That's just insane.
Yeah, I think it was him.
Yeah,
pretty sure probably
might have been. Yeah, probably was.
Pretty sure it was him. All right. Well, before we start, I wanted to hand some stuff to you guys. We're gonna play a little game, Com. All right, I got you covered. Here you go. That's for you guys. I would play, but no one cares about my opinion. Right. Oh, and also, okay, there we go. But I'm gonna participate.
2 thumbs ups.
Yeah, I get 2 thumbs up. I know, right? Imagine. All right, we're gonna play a little game called Agree or Disagree. With the things there, we're supposed to have a graphic or not, doesn't matter. In any case, there it is. Ah, boom. Look at that. Production, nailed it. Timing, immaculate. All right, so as I said before, I'm gonna read a statement and everyone is gonna need to weigh in with that thumbs up, thumbs down. And what's gonna be fun is these are about the matches tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So we get to have some fun. You get to chill and speculate. Be a little speculate Stanley.
Feels great.
All right, first question. MIBR will beat Crew tomorrow. Agree or disagree? What have you been seeing in the streets?
I'm gonna go. Either way I go, this is just screw for me. I'll go with agree because I think MIBR plays a really good version of VALORANT.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I like that. What did you say, Shaq?
Oh, man. I'm going to go with agree, too. I think that they've had a lot of time to prepare.
Yeah.
You know, they've been able to watch all the teams play.
Yeah.
And they should feel prepared.
Okay. All right. You're saying agree as well?
I mean, I almost tore my rotator cuff snapping this thing up as soon as the question was asked.
That's true. I did see it.
I firmly believe in what MIBR are doing. I think they're criminally underrated. I think the coaching staff that they have there together and the pieces they put together are going to be way, way, way better than people realize. And I know Kesnit's going to, be Kesnit and do his thing, but I'm a big believer of MIBR.
Oh, okay. All right. I agree. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. Let's see another one. We have NRG is the scariest team in Stage 1. Agree or disagree? That's actually a thonker. That's a thonker right there. You got to use the brain.
Those are my old teammates, man.
Yeah,
that's
rough.
Those guys.
Yeah, you got to say, speak bad about them. No. Or speak good about them.
I'll speak good about them.
Oh,
we play them next week. They're the best team in the league right now. So
look at that. You just don't want to give them ammo. That's what it is. I respect that. Shazam?
I might go with disagree.
Ooh.
They look really solid, but I think it's too early to say they're the scariest team.
Okay.
I know Sun lost here, but I still think they're one of the biggest threats, and so it's just too early to say that.
Yeah. What about you, Doug?
I'm going to agree because of what they can be.
Oh, okay.
I think Ethan figures out IGLing. Demon 1 does his thing. You've got Crashies. Marv just rolling back the years. He's playing far more aggressive, much like we saw in last week compared to how he had played 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the NRG that is scary. And I think the NRG that we saw, maybe week 1, during kickoff, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think they can be the scariest. And because of that, thumbs up, baby.
That's fair. We're, just to kind of bring it to today's game, were you a little worried about, especially Sentinels having a hot run? Were you concerned, oh, this is going to be a tough one today?
I would say coming into it, they're the best team in the world, but also I know what it feels like to be at the top. So when you play in a certain way to beat these type of teams, it just feels great. And obviously, credit to them, they played an insane game. I mean, we went into how many overtimes the first map?
Yeah.
But yeah, I have nothing but respect for all those guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Tom, I want to pick your brain because last weekend you put out a tweet about your individual play and how it felt like it was back to the beginning of the EG days, and those were dark days, right? Those were rough days. 2 things. Number 1, what was your mentality shift from last weekend going into this weekend? Was preparation different? And then additionally, was your play style different? Did you approach the game in a different way?
I would say in a little bit. I definitely worked way harder this week than I ever have, just like what happened in EG last year. And I think it's also whenever I go on that server, I just want to make sure all my, even if I'm dropping minus 20, I don't care. I'm always going to make sure my teammates feel the energy that I give, kind of be the hype man of everyone. And I've taken on a new role of being kind of the secondary man in the team. So it's I'm just making sure everyone has the energy to, you know, win out the rounds. And I mean, I have insane aimers. What can I say?
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, Aspas did like break a record.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
All right, let's do one more. We got one more here. This is going to be a fun one. 3 NA teams will be representing Americas in Shanghai. Agree or disagree?
What are we considered?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not
a question.
I mean, it would be.
The classification should be what language are the walkouts done in? If the walkouts are done in Spanish, then
What am I supposed to do here?
Yeah, right? I mean, that's basically saying whether or not you're going to make it to Shanghai
Yeah,
or
it's
not.
like, nah, I'll go disagree.
All right, what about you, Shazam?
Yeah, I might go with disagree too.
Because he's here. I may respect it. Yeah. To be fair, though, Loud is in that conversation
Yeah, I
as
was gonna say
well.
loud as well.
You know, so that's a toughie. That's a toughie.
We've got a strong region overall around here. So.
We really do. We really do. Doug, Douglas.
I think I got to disagree as well, only because I don't. What third team would go, right? Like, there's a real good chance NRG goes. There's a real good chance Sentinels goes. What other NA team would go?
Ooh. Okay. All right. I like it. I like the questioning there. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Well, you know what, guys? Good news is we passed the game. You win.
We win.
Yeah, you won.
I got too hype all day. I'm good. I'm good on that.
What you won was to take a look at the standings. There you go. Congratulations. Yeah, you owe me a Coke. All right. So here we go. The standings as they are right now, the Omega Group with those 2 wins stand tall above the victorious MIBR.
Omega Group fans rejoice.
Today was an Omega day.
They're on the board, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually kind of like this thing of like Omega Group versus Alpha Group. Yeah. At first I was like, it's kind of weird. And now the more I'm seeing it, the more I'm like rooting on the Omega Group there. How did it feel for you to be able to pick up that win today? Because that was a big game, man.
It was a much-needed one. I think after the C9 week, we're like, guys, we got to kick it in gear right now. We got to show why we're a world championship caliber team.
Yeah.
And I think today we showed it.
Yeah, and something I did want to ask was about that week. Mm-hmm. You know, that the time from that week till now, it did feel like a team that came in with a renewed purpose, if you will.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a serious conversation, or was any of that happening, or was it more just like get back to the server, get to work?
Yeah, there was a lot of like tough conversations that we had to have with each other, just be real honest and blunt about things.
You feel that was helpful?
Yeah, and everyone just like voiced their concerns or however they feel. And then we just all got on the same page. I think before last week, we didn't really fully feel on the same page, but I feel like this week, I mean, you see it in the server, it kind of feels like we're putting it together now.
Yeah, it definitely does. Definitely does.
I want to take you back to that quintuple or sextuple overtimes, however many that was. You guys were on that point for a little while. You had a chance to put them away, and it felt like it just kept slipping away. I think, honestly, given the Leviathan that we saw today relative to the one that we saw last week or during kickoff, I think old Leviathan loses that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
This read with this renewed purpose, is much more confident, much more like dialed in and committed to what you guys are going to do, obviously was able to emerge victorious. What would you say? Obviously, you know, preparation is one thing, but what was the biggest difference between last week's Leviathan and this one?
Just confidence, man. Like, we have Aspas, King, Mazzino, Tex. Put myself in there. But,
as you should.
Yeah. We all have insane aimers. We have very good comms for a mixed roster. And we just have to show it. I mean, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your teammates. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Do you think you've been like kind of reinventing yourself as a player too? I know like obviously comp flanks are always gonna be like a famous thing.
Yeah.
But I noticed you like with the group a lot more.
Yeah.
And I don't even think I could pick out a round where you were like kind of wrapping around late round.
Yeah.
And it was it was different.
Yeah. I mean, I think this game always tests you. I mean, I think these last like 2 months have kind of tested me to like reinvent how I play and kind of, you know, just find my new groove. I think it's slowly getting there. I don't think it's all the way there. I mean, it took a while last year for me, and I mean, it's happening the same this year. But I think we're growing, I'm growing, and it's just nice. I like feeling the improvement of everything.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, I mean, proof is in the win column there, baby. You beat the Madrid champions.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Congratulations on that one. That's wild stuff. Let's, of course, take a look at the schedule and where we are as we get ready for some more matches tomorrow. Crew versus MIBR, NRG versus Furia. I'm stoked about that crew MIBR game, but I gotta tell you, boys, I'm pumped to see Demon 1 take the server. I want to see what this guy is going to be cooking up here. It's going to be quite exciting. Yeah, but that being said, though, folks, I mean, there you see the matches. Make sure you're there bright and early for those games. Well, you know, it's going to be in the afternoon, Doug, right? It'll be like 2 p.m.
Well, it's like bright and early for gamers, right?
Yeah, actually.
For degenerate hours, that's
Very
pretty
true.
bright and early.
I had to wake
right?
up at like 9 a.m.
Vouch for that.
You poor thing.
Why am I here? You know what I mean? Like, I woke up and I felt like I was just like arisen from a coma. Well, guys, thank you so much. I want to thank you all for the time. Congratulations on the win again. Always a pleasure to talk to you, as you know, but good to see you guys pick up that dub on the stage.
Thank you.
That was awesome. And of course, can we just give a massive round of applause to Shazam? First day working analyst. That's baby. This guy nailed it. Nailed it, boo. We got the ham
They were
horn.
ready, bro. They were ready.
It's the best day ever. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. Same time, same place, right here. We'll catch you then, folks. Much love.
Buy the LEV bundle.
Buy the LEV bundle. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
y'all.
Trent swings at the right time. There's no time. There's no chance. 100 Thieves. Map number 1. One enemy remains. My ult is ready. Remain.
Good position away, and he gets in front for the kill.
1v1. Ice! He can't do it!
Head goes on to win like a 2v4. Goes on to.
Here's John Judy, puts it halfway, now sticking it down. 1 for 1 in front of the fight, and there comes all these defuses. Them pinned towards the back of the side. There's that first swing. Second shot coming through. John Judy, and it works! Jump spot from last boss. There's that first headshot. The top of the and the flanker drops with a Red Bull clutch. This might be it. Showstopper out. Aquas does not connect. Sus is trying to stay alive. Slurped in by Leviathan. It took a while, but Leviathan will win. Lewis.
Happy birthday, dear Sebastian.
Spike down A.
The walk across the orb. There's that first pick from King. Orb now coming down. Surprise kill out to Celsius. Then